Hey team, so I've been off this channel for about a month. I've been very sick, I've been very busy, but without further ado, I thought that I would do a sort of a routine video. Now, apart from being in university and being a gymnastics coach, which are my jobs, I am also a model and acting person, so I need to do these sort of things which I show you in this video quite regularly. I know that a lot of people who follow my social media accounts have asked me how I've gotten into modeling or how I'm getting into acting and stuff. I may address this in another video on my vlog channel, but because this is sort of like a routine and like a get ready with me, get unready with me video and slash skincare, hair care, I thought I'd put it on this channel because I feel like it may be more applicable to the sort of people who watch this content on this channel. So this is how I prepare my brain and my everything for going on set. Now, I have been inactive because I've been doing stuff like this, so I apologize, but I will be back in the swing of things on this channel. And yeah, please let me know if you like these sort of videos, like routine videos or like skincare, hair care, how I live my life on a day-to-day basis. So see ya, enjoy the video.
I filmed this video on a night where I was filming and then filming the next day. The first thing I do after dinner is shower. I use Keratin shampoo and conditioner, and it's recommended by my friend who's a hairdresser, and it's pretty good. After that, I decide to use a tea tree body scrub on my face and my body, and then I decide to use whatever array of Lush soaps and body washes I have in my shower at the time. Honestly, I think Kane's been using them because they're pretty much empty. After my shower, I do moisturize my face with a night cream, and then I use grease lightening on any spots or problem areas on my skin.
This is like such a funny thing because people think that models have really good skin, right? And I generally do, apart from when I have something big coming up and then this situation happens. So, you know, it's fine. We live in a sort of a world where this is more accepted. So this is me saying, look at this, look what's happened.
So after that, I decide to remove my nail polish and prep them for a repaint. I always check with makeup teams and wardrobe if they need my nails painted or not, or if they specifically don't, and this is quite essential in both modelling and acting. Next, I check in with my bullet journal and I see what I need to get done. This is pretty much standard on any night for me to do this. Next, I move on to reading the script, another very important step in my night routine. So I had obviously given the whole thing a read through prior, but now I'm going over it in more care and more depth. I'm paying particular attention to what scenes are happening the next day, because that makes sense. And, well, sorry, I keep looking at the camera in this clip, and that's because this is my first time filming one of these routine videos. It's a bit strange when you have a camera just watching you, which is a strange thing for a model to say, but I just wanted to make sure it's recording, hence the awkward eye contact at times in this video, so please excuse that. And anyway, I did this for about half an hour, I believe, just reading over it. While I read through the script, I like to let my hair air dry. I just don't like using heat on it. Heat gets used on my hair all the time and I do feel a bit sorry for it, so if given the opportunity and the choice, I do always let my hair air dry. And yeah, just air dry. Air dry is good. Also, I don't know if you guys can notice, but I do have a Cameron Monaghan calendar in the background of my video, and it is my favourite thing at the moment, needless to say. So after about half an hour of reading through the script, I decided to take a break because breaks are great, and you guys can pretty much all guess what show I watched. And that is because Doctor Who was rerunning at 7:30, or at the time it was 7:30, now it's not, which is pretty sad. But it's just a really convenient time to have a break in the evenings.
So, it just dawned on me that this episode is from 2007, which means that it's like 11 years old this year. Like, what?
Also, I hope you guys really like my DVD cabinet. It is a TARDIS. While I'm watching Doctor Who, I decide to paint my nails, and that way I'm killing two birds, one stone. I also make myself a cheeky vegan hot chocolate and Cadbury drinking chocolate. I don't know if it's the same overseas, but in Australia it's vegan friendly, no milk products. And I make it with almond milk, I believe, because I usually prefer almond milk to soy, if you want to know a thing. I don't know whether soy makes my skin break out. I think it honestly is just stress, but that's what I drink. I prefer almond milk, if you're curious. And this is my Frozen mug. It's pretty nice. It's my favourite mug. It's so big. After that, I watched QI because Ross Noble's on QI. I love Ross Noble. It's very comedically inspiring, and I don't know what happened to Stephen Fry, but he's just gone. So, that happened. So, I took about an hour break, and then I got back to work, and I decided to jump onto my computer and get stuck into emails. I go through all my emails through, like, people who are trying to get into contact with me, or whether it's work things. And then I also, at this point in time, would want to check my call sheet for the next day to see what time I'm required on set, which was actually fortunate because it wasn't till like the evening, which was great. So I had all day the next day. I also decided to check in with hair and makeup and just double check some things. And I honestly can't remember what else I was doing. I was checking Google Maps, and then I decided to paint my toenails because I forgot to while watching QI. Okay, after that, I decided to go back to the script apparently, and I remember. So I was going through and practicing some parts out loud. I also like to just know what I'm doing in scenes, I guess, like what I'm physically doing. So there's learning your lines by rote, which I recommend, so you just learn them over and over and over again until you know every single word without like the emotion or how you're gonna say it, so that you remember them, and then you decide to sort of check what else is going on so you know how to move around, and that's what I do anyway, and I find that to be quite effective. And I practice some parts out loud to myself, and yeah, it's not uncommon to hear me talking to myself in this house.
So that there is pretty much what my nighttime routine consists of. Basically, if it's a not busy night, like tonight, it was quite chilled, just enjoyed reading through what I have to do tomorrow and practicing parts of it. And because of my late call time on this particular occasion, I actually have the awesome privilege of not packing my bag tonight, though in my head I'm planning what I need to take, and like sometimes it's good to take styling options or like spare clothes or whatever, just like in case of the team, or like even if you're like modeling or whatever, it's good to take options. So that's one of my big recommendations, is plan out what you're wearing the night before to set or to wherever you're doing a photo shoot or filming or whatever, and read the like requirements, because sometimes like there'll be OHS or whatever, blah blah blah. I'm just going to, wow, I look so tired, oh my gosh, I need to have an early night, that's on the list. I'm going to go to bed at a bit past 10. So the plan now is to wait for my nails to dry a bit more, import this footage, write a list of clothes I want to take tomorrow. I sort of know what styling options I need because I like, obviously like they have the stuff there, but it's always good to take spares and like things that could complement the outfit. Oh, also another thing, if you are ever required to bring your own clothes to a production, you need to like be aware of two things. So basically the big thing is no logos or like obvious patterns, like if you're in the background or if you're one of the main characters, they'll often have like copyright rules, and frequently like they'll get sponsored by a certain place, so then you can wear it in that case. But just be aware of that if you are not one of the main people. But tomorrow I'm getting dressed, so that's good. But for modelling, you always, and pretty much anything, any sort of thing where you're on show, always bring nude underwear, a nude bra, and then like different options, because if you get put into a shirt or a top or a dress that has like a different cut to what you're wearing, and you don't bring a spare, you're screwed. So that's something I've always done. I've always brung multiple options and multiple cuts and multiple colours, and like it depends. Sometimes they'll want that to show, sometimes they won't, sometimes they'll give you the undergarments, like it just depends. So just always better to be more prepared than not prepared. So on that note, I am, because the dogs are starting to bark next door, I don't have a dog anymore, but yeah, I'm gonna pack my bag, write the list, pack my bag. You don't need to see what I pack, it's boring, it's generic AF. And read a book, because I like to, every single night, no matter how busy I am, I like to read a book before I go to bed. At the moment, I am reading Stephen King's It, because I'm a big fan of Stephen King. He's pretty cool. I just finished reading The Shining, so.
Before bed, I use this moisturizer by Lush, and it's called Sleepy, and not only does it moisturize your body, it's like super relaxing smelling, so I always use that.
So it's the next afternoon and I don't have to go for another couple of hours because it's like a night shoot. Prob's gonna take a nap, not gonna lie, like that's a smart thing to do. If you know you're gonna be shooting till late, take a goddamn nap. That's my advice. But I've packed my bag, just like the essentials, like spare clothes, water bottle. Usually they provide that, but it's always safe to bring stuff like that. And some shoe options. I have some, these are my little silver booties and I love them, they're my favourite. But to be honest, it's so hot and sweaty today that I actually need to wash my hair again, so that sucks, but I also need to shave, so I'm gonna go do that now-ish and then have a nap, and that's the lowdown basically. Like, how annoying is it that I went to the trouble of washing my hair last night for today, and because I went for a walk, like not even like a proper long walk, the walk was probably like 8 minutes, but it just got hot, and then I had to fix my car out in the sun, and just a sweaty hot mess at the moment, and my hair's still in the same sort of plaits as yesterday, so there was really no point in that. But everything's getting done today, so basically all I need to do is rock up to set with clean hair, clean face, done. So I get to chill for the rest of the afternoon, really. I can just go over the script and edit videos. So that's the plan. I will show you what I use.
So when I shave, I use this coconut like body cream to shave. I also use the Cetaphil face wash, and I honestly only shave like when I have to for shoots. I do not think you should have to. I'm not saying that at all, just to clarify. You do what you want. But then I had to wash my hair again and blow dry it, and because I didn't have enough time to air dry, so that was annoying. But anyway, this is me parting my hair now. There we go.
I don't really know what this angle is, but I hope you enjoyed this video. I am off to go do things after I eat lunch, like drive to where I need to be. If you have any other questions or tips for me to make these sort of videos better in the future, comment down below. Don't forget to look at my last videos, subscribe to my other channel, subscribe to this channel, follow my social media down below to see modeling stuff and cosplay stuff and all of the other stuff as it comes out. And I will see you in my next video. My hair's so swishy after I wash it. It's like the best feeling ever. Like washing your hair and then shaving and feeling fresh. It's just like the best. Okay, goodbye. Don't forget to follow my social... Where am I pointing?